I spoke to a director of human resources once who had just hired a young man right out of college. She was giving him the tour of the office, and while they were walking through the hallways, this young man asked, "When's spring break?" My friend, the HR director, was a little bit taken aback, so she said, "We don't have a spring break here. We work all year round." He asked then, "Well, how many hours do you work?" And she said, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. And with that, he looked at her, smiled, and then said, "I'm just not an 8-hour-a-day sort of guy." Hi, I'm Tim Elmore. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but the workplace is changing. We're witnessing a generation gap at work, and it's causing us to do a much better job colliding with each other than collaborating with each other. Veteran leaders become frustrated with younger, very different Gen Z employees, while Gen Z is equally frustrated with the old school ways of their bosses. So what must we do as leaders? I believe it's time we turn our frustration into fascination with each other. The first 20 years of my career were spent with Dr. John C. Maxwell, and I learned leadership. At the very same time, I was learning about the different generations and how they might learn leadership differently based on their age, and how they bring different strengths to the team. Today, 4 in 5 hiring managers say Generation Z is the most difficult population to manage. Almost 1 in 3 avoid hiring them altogether. We cannot walk away from this challenge, as these young teammates represent the future. This resource, The Future Begins with Z, offers strategies to lead Generation Z as they upset the workplace. How to attract and onboard them so they'll want to stay. How to uniquely motivate and incentivize them. How to equip them to manage their own mental health challenges, and much more. I've organized this content into micro lessons where you can jump in and out as your schedule allows. And I've also provided a playbook where you can jot down notes and steps that you're going to take as you learn new ways to lead this next generation. Change is often thrust upon us, but when we welcome it, amazing things happen. Well, I believe we're going to need to listen more than we used to listen, and we're going to need to coach more than we used to coach. Because while Gen Z may be tougher to lead, they will make us better leaders. I'm Tim Elmore. Welcome to The Future Begins with Z.